Hi guys, welcome to it, Heroes of Infinite Tales. So today what I wanted to do was share a bit of gameplay, right? But I think for me it's getting a bit tiring, and I am kind of losing the point of actually playing these great games if I always keep auto scaling them. So I am going to try by all means to manual this gameplay. So I just wanted to show you guys also, I got my first mythic draw ticket. So I think Kiki is one of the characters whose pet does not actually have a mythic weapon on her. So she actually has the awakening weapon, because I was silly before. Silly as I always do, I am impulsive. I jump into things without really thinking them through thoroughly. So what happened was I actually used the second weapon that Kiki had drawn, or maybe she might not have drawn it at all, but I used the second weapon that she drew to actually enhance the mythic weapon that's on her, whereas I could have put the mythic weapon on the pet. I did the same with one of the awakening weapons, and I learned dearly, and I had to actually start over. That's why now my alias is Neo Remix instead of NEODREAD, which was the original one. So let us go right into it and see what we are going to get with that mythic weapon card. But I guess it will be, yes, it will be the same weapon essentially, because I don't think you get grail weapons. Maybe once you upgrade it further, then you might get a second class of weapons, but for now it is just the mythic weapons. So let me equip that also on her pet. The reason I also want to equip that on the pet is because the gameplay that I will be checking out right now is of the stages that open once you reach mythic level. Now Pyron did manage to finish the stage, so it would not be much of a challenge if I try and do the stage with Pyron, because she's a beast right now. She's a proper beast, and I know definitely she will be able to finish that first stage, because now she's on the second stage actually. So it's the heretic section after you unlock the mythic levels. This is what brand new players in the game have to look forward to. It is not that difficult. The progression in this game was really thought through for your enjoyment, so you have nothing to panic about. You have nothing to, okay, I do not love the stats there. Everything is in red, but then she is on, I think, level 8, so we are just going to give it a shot and hopefully come out on top. And then if she doesn't succeed, I will probably throw in Pyron and see if Pyron can do a bit better. But then Pyron, I would have to challenge her with the second island, not the first one. So I am going to not auto skill this. This will be completely manual. It has been a long time since I've played manual with Kiki, and I do honestly enjoy her gameplay, guys. When it comes to hit, every single character, their moves that they make, even when you are playing it manually, it is pretty awesome. I just get annoyed with regards to combos that I don't really get to master out, but then sometimes I do get lucky and I do manage to get all of those combos right. Okay, so Kiki apparently does not do too well in the stage, but then I think it might also be because of those combos that are not lining up. I thought with the addition of that mythic weapon on her pet, she would honestly kick ass, plain and simple, but then she didn't manage to. That's shocking actually. So let us give Pyron a shot. I know Pattern will do that, so I'm not gonna get any cloaks for any of my characters, any wings or any pets, because what I discovered is, as much as we love rushing to get all of that equipment in one shot, with every update, even with this update now, not net marble, guys, I'm so sorry, the developers are really considerate, so they do give out these cloaks, even the one that Pyron has now, because I actually had to use the one that the game gave me in order to upgrade the one that Pyron has now, because it was kind of a similar cloak, it was kind of similar stats. The cloak is like that flag thing behind her, like under her wings. So what I saw is that they give it out in one of these stages. I think it was this first island. In fact, I think Pyron got a very similar item, and it was on immortal. So whether it's pets, let me remove auto skill there, whether it's pets or whether it's cloaks, wings and so forth, because she also got immortal wings, believe it or not, and the red immortal wings. But then obviously I already have the white ones. I love the white ones, so I did not opt for those ones, so I did not swap them around. But then my point is, every single item that you think you need to rush for in the store, the game actually gives you that very same item with the very same stats, sometimes even better. So if some of your characters, your main character, obviously you would want to do that because that's the character that's going to move you forward. But then with some of the other characters, just take your time, relax, take the game as it is. It's a journey and you will get there eventually. Because I was also looking at the whole crystal thing, or the whole gem thing. If you want, you can fast forward your journey by always spending 500 on the early stages of mythic and non-mythic levels, and 1000 in the later stages of the mythic and non-mythic levels, in order to make sure that your character gains a lot of. So definitely those combos, not using those combos, guys, it is kind of being my Achilles heel right now. That auto skill is necessary because Pyron normally gets through these stages very quickly, but for the point of this video, I wanted to, in fact, I just want to start manualing all of my posts, because even when I play now myself, I did say that I'm practicing these moves manually. I'm starting to enjoy and engage with the game more when I do things manually, not just auto skilling it. But then let us maybe see the difference it would make. Are we even going to get to the boss if we maybe auto skill it? This is just something that I want to test out, just to make sure that I kind of get the gist between auto skill versus manual playing. Those combos, I think they come in handy. I think they do obviously deal a lot of damage, so they do kind of help you. And if anyone has figured out the key combination to always get those combos 100% right, then I'm all ears. So this is Pyron on auto skill. Let's see if she will at least get to the boss. So there are those much needed combos coming in with their critical damage and their critical rate. So it does help. The auto skill does help. The only frustration is that when you're playing it manually, you don't quite land them as efficiently as the auto skill does. So let us see the difference between the two. Okay, she seems to be doing quite well. She is not close to death yet, so that is a good sign. But the boss is still nowhere to be seen. This is always the confusing part, because you do certain things one day and then the next day it seems like a lot of things have changed in the game. It never really makes sense to me. But yes, Pyron before could get through this stage without any problems. But then even so, if your Pyron cannot get through this stage easily, just be patient. Keep building up that mythic level, because after you get to mythic, your crystal count goes to 500 again, so you can do more of that if you want to, if you are impatient. But then if you are patient, then just take your time. Okay, let's resurrect you and see what we can actually accomplish. So take your time, because once Pyron, for example, or your character gets to 100 mythic level, then you are going to be able to do a lot of the things in the game. Oh goodness, no. Like, he's dramatic just entering. That's a grand entrance of notes. Like, he intimidates you even before he starts. This is madness. And shockingly enough, he's the boss, but Pyron seems to be doing a lot better against him because he has not actually landed a hit. This is shocking. If I knew this, then I wouldn't have resurrected, because a few mythic levels and Pyron should be able to do this. So yes, guys, that was the first stage. I think this is the island. These are one of the islands. Let me not assume, because I kind of forgot what island this was, but then I know the second stage is the island of frost. This is the island of domination. So yes, there you go, guys. That auto skill does come in handy versus manual, but I am still enjoying manual, so I'm going to try and do manual as much as I can until I somehow master bringing up those combos or summoning those combos. So yeah, man, that's all I can say. But so far so good. I am always impressed with it. I have nothing to rant and rave about. This is a brilliant game. Okay, from my opinion, and the new uniforms that they brought in with the new update are also awesome. Limited time, so if you want them, get them. If you don't, Hit will always bring something better out next time. But guys, for the video, enjoy.